Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fish, and today we're going to be doing the Overwatch League 2021 Power Ranking. And this is going to be a really fun season. It's about to start in a week. And yeah, let's get started. So at number 20, we have the Los Angeles Valiant. Los Angeles Valiant have had a lot of drama in their roster. I don't really want to get too deep into it, but they've gotten a full Chinese roster. They're not as good anymore. A lot of rookie players. So that's why I think they're at number 20. At number 19, we have the Vancouver Titans. Vancouver Titans haven't changed much. They still have the pretty simple NA roster. I feel like their team is pretty weak, so they're going to be at 19th. At number 18th, we have the Paris Eternal. Now, the Paris Eternal have had such a good roster last year. They've got such a good team. They've made playoffs. They've done good. And I mean, they just threw it all away because they couldn't pay their players a good salary. They're good players. They're players that carried them through last season because they couldn't pay them a good salary. So they had to drop their whole roster and get a new one. So that's why I think Paris is going to be at 18th. Their new roster isn't as good as it was, and their whole team structure isn't as strong. At number 17th, we have the Boston Uprising. And the Boston Uprising have gotten a little bit better. They have good roots in their team, such as Yangbong, Punk, Fusions, and I feel like they're gonna do better this season. They're definitely not at the bottom. I might see them go up to 15th, but right now they're going to be at the number 17th spot. Number number 17th spot. Sorry about that. At number 16th, we have the Chengdu Hunters. Now, the Chengdu Hunters, I mean, they still have Among. They've gotten like some contender players, but I mean, they're not that strong. And they're playing in Asia region, and the Asian region is going to be very difficult competition. Besides the Valiant, but but Chengdu Hunters are going to be in a bit of trouble next season. So that's why they're going to be at the 16th spot. At number 15, we have the London Spitfire. The London Spitfire went full NA. I've gone Kellex, all those players, full NA roster. I feel like the roster is just really weak, and they're going to end up at the bottom 5, I think, this season. So that's why they're going to be at number 15. Here we go. Number 14th spot is going to be the Houston Outlaws. I mean, the Houston Outlaws have had. I mean, this is going to be their 4th bad season, and I just feel so bad because now they got Jake back. Jake is back, everybody. Can we start off with that? That's some great news that Jake is back, but I mean, they still have mediocre roster. I don't see them going past top 10. I mean, I'm putting them at 14th because I feel like where they're going to be at. I mean, I hope they do good. I really want the Houston Outlaws to do good. They have a lot of good fans. Yeah, I mean, that's it. That's it for Houston. I mean, at number 13, we have the Toronto Defiant. Now, I may be biased a bit because they're kind of my home team where I live, but I think they're decent. They've added some good players like Michelle, Sato, Isu. They have Logix. I feel like they're a really good team. I wouldn't be surprised if they do like top 6. I'm not even kidding. They might even get top 6. So that's the Toronto Defiant. At number 12, we have the Atlanta Reign. Now, the Atlanta Reign are a pretty mediocre team. Their roster is pretty mediocre. Their management is pretty mediocre. So that's why they have them at number 12. I mean, there's not much explanation here, guys. I'm sorry. At number 11th, we have the Hangzhou Spark. Now, the Hangzhou Spark is one of my favorite teams. I mean, I love their colors and their players are good. I love Blue Shui. I play main tank, and I kind of really love watching him play. But yeah, that's Hangzhou Spark have a good team on. So they have Architect. I feel like they would go higher maybe. But yeah, for right now, they're at number 11. At number 10, we have the Guangzhou Charge. Now, the Guangzhou Charge are a dark horse team this season. I'm telling you what, they have very underrated players. Rio is a very good player. He's very underrated. Nobody talks about him, but he's an amazing main tank. I mean, I'll tell you, I know a good main tank when I see one, because I mean, he's just really good. Their whole, I mean, Krong is amazing. I mean, this is a good team. They're in the middle of the pack, but they're really good. Now, number 9, this may shock you. We have the NYXL. Now, the reason NYXL is at number 9 is because they've dropped Mana. They traded, I mean, they gave away Sabiobi, they gave away Animo, so the Soul Dynasty. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, their only good player there is Jonak. I mean, they're not. They're. I don't. I feel like it's gonna be a really bad season for NYXL. I hope they prove me wrong, but yeah, this is. They're gonna be around 9th. Number 8, we have the Florida Mayhem. Now, Florida Mayhem are number 8 for one reason only. Their consistency. Florida Mayhem are consistently do good. They do. I mean, any meta really. They haven't done really bad in any meta last season. They've done pretty good. I love consistency. I love consistent teams. So that's why they're at number 8. At number 7, yes, their fans will go crazy this year. It's the Dallas Fuel. The Dallas Fuel are number 7 because they've wiped their whole roster and they switch it out all for Koreans. They're finally tired with losing. They're finally tired and disappointing their fans. They've switched it out for a whole stacked roster. I mean, they have Hanbin, they have Sparkle, they have Doha, they have Jaxi. Oh, they're stacked. I mean, Last Fuel. I'm surprised I have them at 7. I mean, they are really good. They're gonna be really good this season. So yeah, that's Fuel at 7. At number 6, we have the Washington Justice. Now, the Washington Justice have made a lot of improvements. They have Fury, they have Rhea, we have Decay, there's Suna. I mean, there's so many good players on. I mean, the Washington Justice are really going to mature as a team and just grow to be a great team. I feel like 6th is the perfect spot for them. At number 5, we have the Philadelphia Fusion. Now, I would put them higher, but they've just disappointed me before. They haven't lived up to my expectation last year. And I mean, this year I don't see any different. I don't see any difference. I mean, they've signed Chipsa last year, and that was a horrible mistake. But number 5 is perfect for them. I hope they prove me wrong and go high. Now, my favorite team. Here it is at number 4. We have the Seoul Dynasty. Seoul Dynasty are at number 4. I wouldn't be surprised if they even win all of Overwatch League. I mean, they have Sabiobi, they have Animo, they have a lot of good players on their team. And if they do bad, I mean, that would just suck. I mean, I've had three years of disappointment. Please, Seoul, I hope you guys do good. It's like I'm begging you. But yeah, Seoul Dynasty at number 4. At number 3, we have the Los Angeles Gladiators. Now, the Los Angeles Gladiators have Moss, which is a huge addition. I mean, they probably paid him a lot of money to get on their team. He could have stayed with the San Francisco Shock, but I mean, anyone would stay with the San Francisco Shock, meaning if he went to the Los Angeles Gladiators, it means he's got the biggest bag of his life. I mean, maybe we're talking about like $500,000 maybe. I don't know. Moth, I mean, he's probably getting paid a lot there to go there. I mean, he's gonna be worth it because he's a great player. So yeah, Los Angeles Gladiators are just a great team in general. I mean, their coaching staff is great, management is great. I don't think there's that much drama anymore since Fisher left, so I think they're gonna be a really good team. At number 2, we have the Shanghai Dragons. Don't underestimate the Shanghai Dragons. I mean, yes, I know they choked last year in the playoffs. Yes, I know. They benched Fleta for some dumb reason. I mean, your MVP. Why would you bench him in the most important, crucial moment of your season? I know you can be mad, but they are still an amazing team, amazing roster. I mean, they have Lee Jae Gong, Izayaki, Fleta, DM, just amazing team. And they also got Fate on their team this year, so I wouldn't be surprised. They might win it this year also. It's a very it's a toss-up season. So yeah, and at number one, you all know, you've all predicted this. It's the San Francisco Shock. They are the most consistent team. I don't think they will win it this year, but there's a very high chance. If they get the meta that they need, then they will win this season easily. Easily, they will win this season if they get the meta. I mean, if they get the playoff meta, then they're good. They have like the 10-man roster. I mean, they can alternate players. They can do scrims. Their scrims are gonna be amazing. The only problem I see them having is who to play. All the players are so good. They've got Nero. They got a new edition of Nero. They've got a new edition of FD God. He's a great support. So yeah, all in all, it's San Francisco Shock. I would never bet against San Francisco Shock. So that's why they're at number one. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like if you want more Overwatch videos. I'm back. Might upload some predictions, some reactions to games. Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff coming in the future. So you wouldn't want to miss it. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.